Hi, I'm Liz. Welcome to Fast Kitty Crafts. Today I'll be showing you the full reveal of our bathroom before and after, plus I'll show you how to make some adorable curtains out of dish towels. Here's what it looked like before. I hadn't done a whole lot to it in the last few years, although we did get a nice new wood look tile floor and we painted the walls. I was just kind of stuck. I didn't know what to do with this room. We are fortunate to live in a beach community, and to this point I haven't decorated any of my rooms with the coastal theme, so I thought it was about time. I always thought this light box protrusion was super ugly, but I just never knew what to do with it. I know you could probably add some molding and trim like that, but I'm not a carpenter, so I didn't want to tackle that. So I thought maybe I can just do something an easier way. This bathroom is shared by my two daughters, and they're not the tidiest people in the world, so we're gonna tackle the embarrassing mess in the cabinet also. The cabinets are just super basic, builder grade quality, but I think you'll be impressed by the final results. The theme for this bathroom was actually inspired by this trash to treasure piece on the wall. It's made from scrap materials I found in the alley, and plus we had some leftover picket fencing. I love how it came out, and it inspired me to just keep going. Next, I'll show you how to make some adorable curtains out of dish towels that will cover up that ugly lightbox feature. I picked up a package of 4 dish towels from Target, and they were only $4, and that'll be enough to make this whole project. And we'll also be using 9 pairs of grommets. I bought a package of the grommets at Hobby Lobby, and then there's a kit you can buy that helps you apply them, and 9 gold cup hooks. And we'll also be using this wave graphic that we'll be using for the embroidery at the bottom, and I'll link the free printable down below. Next, you'll want to wash and iron the towels, and then first we'll just be using 2 of the towels. The following measurements I'll be giving is based on the structure I was working with, which was 57.5 inches wide, and then the final curtain length will be 66 inches wide, so that's about a 15% increase total. The towels are 30-inch squares, but we will be cutting these 2 towels down to 19 inches. And this is the 3rd towel, and I cut that one down to 15 inches. Next, you place the 2 towels you cut previously right sized together. And then cut them down to 15 inches, so the final measurement will be 15 by 19 inches. Next, you line up all 3 towels with the bigger towel in the middle and then the smaller ones on the ends with the hemmed edges all at the top. Place them right sides together, and then we'll be sewing the seams together. You'll have the raw edge of the smaller piece on top of the finish edge, but that's okay. And then just sew 1/2-inch seams and then press them open. And here's my wave graphic. I added a little extra paper to the bottom so that I have a 6.5-inch space to the bottom of the paper. And then I line up the paper down to the bottom of the long raw edge. I forgot to mention, I also used pinking shears on that long raw edge just to finish it up. And here I am using a light colored chalk to trace the design. And then when you get to the end of the wave shape, then you just slide it down and then line it up and then keep repeating all the way down. And for the embroidery, I'll be using this size 5 cotton thread I purchased from Michael's. And then you'll need an embroidery needle with a large eye. The stitching part is really easy. I just used a basic running stitch, and the stitches are about 1/8 of an inch long. I think this embroidery detail really dresses up the look of the dish towels. I think it gives the curtains a really cute retro beach cottagey look, and it transforms them into something unique and special. Next, I turned up that long raw edge that was pinked. I turned it up a 1/2 inch, I pressed it, and then I stitched really close to the edge. And then fold that up 4.5 inches and then hand stitch it in place. Next, we'll be placing pins where the grommets will be going. So first, at each corner, I measured in 7/8 of an inch from the edge. And then you place those 2 pins together to find the center, and then put a pin where the center is. And then find your first pin again and bring it to the middle pin, and then put a pin in between those 2 pins. And the same for the other side. And then we'll be bringing all of those pins together to find the center of each of those sets of pins. So in total, you'll have 9 pin markings. And now you'll want to make pencil markings 7/8 of an inch down from the top at each pin. Next, take 1/2 of the grommet pair and then trace a circle on the center of the pencil mark. And then I went over each circle with a good coat of clear nail polish that just stabilizes the hole that you'll be cutting. Once that's dry, then you'll want to cut out each hole with a nice, good, sharp pair of scissors. I kind of err on the side of caution and cut a little bit inside the hole, and then I just widen the hole with a glue stick just to make it the right size. Next, we take a grommet pair, and there's 2 parts. There's a taller half and a shorter half. Take the taller one and then place that on the right side of your curtain, and then turn it over, and then place the shorter half on top of that. And then take the base that comes with the kit and then set that right side grommet face down, and then place the tool on top of the wrong side and then give it a few taps. Next, I installed the 9 cup hooks, and you want them to be equally spaced. Mine turned out to be 7 inches apart. And then you can hang up your newly finished curtains. I decided to give mine a balloon Roman shade look, so I had some extra thick white yarn, and then I just tied them up with a bow. So I had a vision in my head of how this would all turn out, and I was totally thrilled with the result. Here is my transformed cube organizer from part 1 of the series, so be sure and check that out. Before I started this makeover project, I considered buying a furniture piece to fill the space, but I was looking at them and they were at least $100, so I thought maybe it would just be better to recycle what I already had. I am really happy with the way it came out. No one would ever guess that it was originally a masonite storage unit. And then to fully dress up this area, I also added this cute wooden shutter I bought from Michael's for $9, and I made the little wreath. I added the grommet to the ribbon myself, so that way I could change out the wreath later if I wanted to. And then I purchased that galvanized metal tiered tray from Michael's. It was on sale for $24. The farmhouse style soap dispenser is from Amazon. You get a set of 3 pumps and labels, and then the mason jar was from Dollar Tree. The jewelry dish on the counter was free. I actually made it with Dollar Tree materials I already had. I also installed brand new modern cabinet pulls, and they were only $8 from Lowe's. And if you haven't done so already, you'll have to watch part 2 of the series to find out how to give your cabinets this faux beadboard effect. I was able to recycle the gray bins that were in the cube organizer before, and then I purchased the 3-tier organizer from Big Lots for $4. This piece was pretty much a trash to treasure. I actually found it in the bottom of my closet. I think I bought it from IKEA, I don't know, decades ago, and then glued on some Dollar Tree rope and then added a rustic painted finish. And then I found this simple wooden box at Big Lots for $5. And then I made the towel hooks from a pair of hooks I had bought from Home Depot for $3, and then the wooden plaque was from Dollar Tree. I first painted the plaque dark gray and then added some white dry brushing on top. So I'm so thrilled the way it all turned out. We have been living in this house for about 25 years and it never looked this good. The bathroom was just kind of blah and boring. I dreaded going in there, but now I enjoy it. Now I truly feel like I live in a beach cottage, and my 2 daughters give it 2 thumbs up. I hope today's video gives you a little inspiration on how you can transform your bathroom with a little paint and a little creativity into something you love and are proud to share. Bye for now. See you next time.